Aries, if you think that the most exciting part of this year has already happened, you're seriously mistaken. May is the month when fate will literally test your strength. There will be many great moments, but believe me, life has also prepared a couple of unpleasant surprises. As they say, there's no way around a spoon of tar, but there certainly won't be any dull moments. Are you ready for a month that will truly surprise you? Let's go. Already at the beginning of the month, on May 2nd, Venus will align with Neptune and you'll feel like the protagonist in some melodrama. Why melodrama? Well, look, Venus represents your feelings, relationships, and money, while Neptune is about dreams, fantasies, and deceptive illusions. This means you might suddenly fall in love, and not necessarily with the person, but with the image you've created in your head. How will this play out in real life? For example, a new person might appear in your circle of friends or at work, and you'll decide they are your ideal, your soulmate. Then, suddenly you'll realize that this ideal isn't as wonderful as you first thought. Or another option, you might suddenly want to invest in some super profitable project or throw your money into a friend's idea that seems brilliant. And here, it's important to slow down because there's a high chance that the project isn't as promising as it seems. Next, on May 3rd, the moon will align with Mars. Mars governs your character, energy, and ambitions, while the moon influences emotions and feelings. As a result of this alignment, you'll be walking on the edge. Any word or action from your loved ones or colleagues might throw you off balance. A simple example, a friend might joke about your appearance and you'll take it as if you've been betrayed and humiliated. Or your boss might make a small remark and you'll feel like they're about to fire you. It will be hard to keep your emotions in check, but try not to create drama over nothing. Remember, this is just the influence of Mars and the moon, and soon it will pass. Now attention! On the night of May 5th to 6th, the Eta Aquarid meteor shower will peak. And here, I won't bore you with cliches about wishes and star magic. Let's be honest, why do people believe in miracles on nights like this? It's simple. When you look up at the sky and see falling stars, your mind shifts to a frequency where all your dreams suddenly seem absolutely real and achievable. You're relaxed, you believe in the good, and this state helps you make the right decisions. For example, it's on such nights that someone might finally decide to quit their hated job, confess their love, move to a new city, or start their own business. But don't forget about specifics, or your wishes will remain just beautiful fantasies. Things get even more interesting. On May 12th, there will be a full moon, and it will be a micromoon. This means that the moon will be a bit further from Earth, and your emotions will seem out of balance. You might suddenly feel tired, sad, or just irritated without any clear reason. This is normal. On such days, it's very easy to say something unnecessary to your loved ones or snap at a colleague for a simple question. A real-life example. A friend might invite you to meet, and for no reason, you'll start getting irritated and making excuses, only to later wonder why you acted that way. I suggest you wait out this period calmly and avoid interacting with people who already make you nervous. On May 14th, the moon will be near Antares. It sounds beautiful, but in reality, Antares is a star of strength and opposition. What does this mean for you? This day is perfect for challenging yourself or those around you. For example, if you've been unhappy with your work conditions for a long time, you'll finally gather the courage to speak up to your boss. Or in a relationship that hasn't moved forward, you'll finally say, either we change something or let's break up. Yes, it sounds tough, but it's these moments that push life forward. The most intense and powerful moment of the month will be on May 22nd and 23rd. The moon will align with Saturn, Neptune, and Venus. Saturn represents responsibility and limitations. Venus is about love and money, and Neptune, as you already know, is about illusions. What's in store for you during these days? You'll face a situation that will test your honesty with yourself. For example, you might be offered a very tempting partnership or a profitable deal. Everything seems perfect, but there will be an uneasy voice inside you warning that not everything is as smooth as it seems. Someone might intentionally try to mislead you. Or, on the other hand, in your relationships, you might have to admit something you've been keeping quiet about for a long time. If you've been hiding a problem, it will surface at the least convenient moment. The final of the month will be the new moon on May 27th. And here, there will be a real turning point. You'll get the chance to start something anew with a clean slate. But what exactly? That's up to you. Perhaps, after all the emotions and shocks you've gone through, you'll decide that it's time to make a radical change in your life. For example, you might decide to move to another city, change your job, or end a relationship that has run its course. Or, on the contrary, you might forgive someone you've been in conflict with for a long time and feel an incredible sense of relief and freedom. In any case, after this month, you won't be the same person. May will become an important chapter in your life that you'll definitely remember for a long time. And remember, even in the toughest moments, it's your life, and everything that happens ultimately works in your favor. Just believe and act as you feel.